Black joy, resistance, resilience, and what it means to Black Canadian youth experiencing homelessness. While we often view joy through a lens of loud celebration, Black joy goes beyond expressing what we typically associate with the word joy. Black joy celebrates the vibrancy of Blackness, but it also holds space for Black people to simply be themselves and form a sense of community. The space that Black joy creates is critical to resisting systems that devalue their presence. Resistance, resilience, and joy are key to reimagining a stronger future together. At the COH, we found evidence of these traits in our forthcoming Without a Home study, where young Black people created a different definition for themselves, pushed beyond their circumstances, and propelled themselves forward, knowing that they are active contributors to creating solutions for themselves and others around them. In our research, many Black Canadian youth saw themselves beyond the loss of their homes, being kicked out, or making the difficult decision of leaving home because it was not a home. Black youth experiencing homelessness showed stronger signs of resilience compared to their non-Black counterparts in terms of their ability to adapt to change, achieve their goals despite setbacks, remain focused under pressure, and to not feel discouraged despite experiencing homelessness. In our research, many Black youth found the strength to leave shelters when faced with racial microaggressions that made them feel unsafe or unwelcome. In the height of distress, Black youth continued to hold positive ideas, seeing their circumstances as temporary. These research findings show how resilience enabled some Black youth to focus on the positive and develop fresh hopes for the future. Joy and resilience were further expressed in our research through self-talk, goal setting, and service to others. For instance, one Black youth involved in the study said, "Education is a big goal for me. It's something that I don't want to give up. And I feel like going to university would make it so that I never have to worry about housing again, because I'll have something to help me get jobs and things like that." For Black youth, it is about imagining a systematic change that benefits their families, communities, and the greater public. Many Black youth understand the significance of paving the way forward. Many shared their desire to become public servants and to give back to the system that provided them with necessary services. As one Black research participant said, "My mindset comes from knowing that my mom needs me, my brothers and sisters need my help. I would love for them to be in a better situation." Black joy and resistance do not mean immunity to hardship and sadness. While resilience in Black communities has been passed down over multiple generations, this does not mean that Black youth do not feel pain. Practitioners must be aware that while Black youth experiencing homelessness are resilient, they still require similar supports and care as their non-Black counterparts. In fact, the 2011 National Household Survey identified that factors such as racism and stigma amplified the stressors among Black youth, leading to mental illness and homelessness. Exclusively seeing Black youth through a strengths-based lens can result in young Black people being overlooked for services. Black youth can fall into the stereotype of strength, where they are deemed capable of handling things on their own. This leads to further marginalization because it minimizes their needs and ultimately limits their access to necessary care. As community practitioners, understanding how strength and resilience can be used to stigmatize the Black community is important in moving towards a position of healing. Practitioners who witness joy in the lives of Black youth experiencing homelessness should not be fooled into believing they are all right. Practitioners must be intentional about asking deeper questions to provide care that supports their specific needs. It is important to build trust with Black youth and be conscious of how positions of power can advance racial inequities in support services. February and forever. As February comes to a close, we acknowledge that it is an important month that encourages us to pause and reflect on the Black Canadian community's contributions over the years, their different experiences, and noting that as a community, they are more than a singular identity of pain and suffering. Such reflections must also go beyond the month of February, and we must work to address anti-Black racism in our everyday lives. To learn more about this topic, visit our website at www.homelesshub.ca.